Hello everybody, welcome to a Minecraft mod review. I've decided to go ahead and start doing some mod reviews on my channel, and I'm going to start with the mods I am using in my current Let's Plays. And so the biggest one I'm using, well actually I'm using two rather big ones, but they're in separate Let's Plays. And the first one I've decided to do is Lord of the Rings mod, which you already know if you clicked on this video. Haha. Anyway, the big thing about Lord of the Rings mod, besides it just being like super cool because it comes from Tolkien and, all the great books and movies, is that you get alignment, which is a totally new thing to Minecraft. You can be on the side of good or of the side of evil, and it's even more complicated than that. So the first thing we're going to do today is get into Middle Earth, because right now, as you see, we're just in regular old Minecraft, and it's a nice super flat world, which was easy to work with. And you can do prep work in vanilla Minecraft as you start your survival world or wherever, or you can just dive straight in and go to Middle Earth and start working from there. But let's see what happens and how we get there. To get to Middle Earth, you have to craft the ring portal, so I'll show you how to do that. So you do need to do just a little work. You do a little mining first to craft a gold ring. To craft a gold ring, you need 8 gold nuggets. That's just one little iron ingot, or one little gold ingot rather. A little less than a gold ingot. So you take it and you put it in the chest like this. Or you put it in the crafting table like this. Let me take these out. And we're going to need this in just a minute. So put that in the crafting table in that configuration just around the edges. And you get your gold ring. Haha, it's not the one ring, it's the gold ring, but we can pretend. So, step 1, craft a gold ring. Step 2, throw the ring into the fire. Just do it, Frodo. Don't feel like Frodo. Well, let's see. Okay, throw it into the fire. A lava source block will also do the trick, okay? Well, let's do that part then. Step 3, step into the portal and prepare to be awed. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Let's see what happens. Woohoo! Okay, use your Q button, toss it in there. Did it go? Oh, let's get closer. Where'd my ring go? Alright, let's go. There will be an explosion that will blow up stuff around you. Look! It's the portal! Sometimes it does spawn above ground. You could try to jump into it, or you can just, take a few blocks and build something. Haha. I have not enough items on here. If you see, you get into it and you will be teleported to the wonderful land of Middle Earth. And you get an achievement just for getting into Middle Earth. First steps. And when you get in, here is the beautiful, wonderful Shire, which you will spawn in. And you will see that you spawn in with your alignment. I told you it was more complicated than just good and evil. You have alignment with each faction in Middle Earth. So you start in the Shire, so it gives you the alignment for the hobbits. Right now it's on 0. We're perfectly neutral. And you should have, if you look around, there's the portal. It should spawn at 0, 0 in Middle Earth. So it'll give you some kind of a point to track from. And yeah, it's just about 0, 0. You might want to write down the elevation if you want to, or not. It's up to you. So, alright. You should find a bonus chest nearby. And this one has some pouches that you can take. And also, this nice little handy dandy red book, which you will need. I'll go ahead and grab a pouch and we'll see what to do with those later. So here we are in Middle Earth. Now we're going to walk around a little bit and explore what you can do here. We'll be right back. Hello everybody, and I am back. I have been wandering around and making all sorts of great preparations and have met you back here in the Shire to tell you a little bit about the different areas of Middle Earth. And mostly I'm going to concentrate today on telling you about the people and the different armor you can meet and what the basics are of how it works. I'm not going to show you all of the lands, although if you hit L, you can see that this is sort of, this map is like a copy of Middle Earth as close as they could get to get it. It used to be when the mod was first out that it generated randomly like a regular vanilla Minecraft mod would, or a vanilla Minecraft would. So you'd have several shires. You know, you'd go from Gondor to Rohan to Lothlorien, and they'd all be in random order. But now there's actually a generated map. We'll start right here in the west in the Shire and move on to the different places, including the evil Mordor, which is down here. So, and you can use these different buttons to teleport around, and it's very easy if you have cheats on it. If you don't, there is a fast travel option, although I think right now the limit is every 30 minutes. So if you do want to see the different areas of Middle-earth, please feel free to pop over to my Let's Play series, in which I'm doing a tour of Middle-earth and hitting all the major areas, showing you the lands and the structures and different things. This mod is so big that one mod review is not enough time to cover it all. So I'm limiting today to, like I said, the structures, or not the structures, but the armor and things like that, and just telling you who the different people are and what their alignment might be. So here we go. Me and my horse here, in case you haven't wondered, are wearing mithril armor. It is the strongest armor in the game, and you can find it in the Misty Mountains. There are a lot of orcs and things down there, so do be careful, and it's very, very rare. You may be spending a while looking for it. Now these pouches we found are a way to increase your inventory. So if you have one in your hand, you can select it and then right click on it and it will show you the contents. You can go over to a regular crafting table, or even just your crafting area in your inventory, and you can combine pouches. Like if you combine a small and a medium pouch, it will create a large pouch. The large pouch is as big as it gets, and you can also name these pouches. Right click and then just come up here and you can type like food right in that little box, and then when you look in your inventory it will be labeled food. So it's a great way of organizing things, especially because these areas, let's look at the map again. You hit L to pull that up. You, just to get from where I am to, say, the western border of the Shire, it could be days in Minecraft. This is a huge map. It really does take advantage of all there is in Minecraft. Let me show you a little bit more about the menu here. Like I said, you hit L to pull it up. You can zoom in and out with your mouse wheel. You can show various types of waypoints with this button, and you can use this button to make your own. Depending on how many achievements you have, you can make more waypoints the more achievements you have. And personal waypoints, like this little one here, this white one, or this personal waypoints are white. Anyway, this little graph or chart here shows you all your alignment. You can just scroll up and down, but another thing is if you hit escape, you have that alignment at the top. Hit your left and right arrows to scroll through them. So we are in the Shire, so I'm going to go back to the Hobbits, which we have 0 alignment right now. There are different things you can fight to get. If you kill a Hobbit, you'll get a negative alignment point. If you kill something that the Hobbits are enemies with, you would get a positive alignment point. A little while ago, it was really hard to get alignment with the Hobbits because nothing evil spawns in this area. And so you would have to travel a long time to get any alignment with them. And one of the benefits of alignment is being able to hire units to help you out in your quests. But you can't hire units without certain levels of alignment. For example, maybe the Rangers of the North require 150 alignment to hire units. So they've come up with this new little thing, which I just love, called mini quests. And you can walk around and talk to hobbits or other types of folk, and they will give you quests. Sometimes it's just like, make me some pie or bring me some ale. But sometimes it's like, kill 10 orcs or 10 trolls. And all of those give you, when you finish a quest and go back to whoever gave you the quest, it will give you alignment points, often some money, and so that's good. And money in Middle-earth is, let me show you, money in Middle-earth is in the form of silver coins, which can be made or acquired. There's your silver coins. If you take some silver ingots, you can make some coins too. If you happen to, just like you can make a silver ring. I'm trying to remember, maybe it's ingots to make coins. I'm trying to remember the recipe, but here, that's what not enough items is for. Oh, only 4. You only need 4 to make a coin, so like this. There you go. And there are also traders in different areas. And one thing I wanted to show you before we get into all the different factions is the beautiful Lord of the Rings sky. It's just gorgeous. This nice square moon and the clouds, and it's just gorgeous. I wish they would put this one into vanilla Minecraft. It's like you're out in the country, no light pollution, and just miles and miles of sky. So, but I am going to lighten it up so we can see well. So, time set day, and here we go. Okay, first we are here in the Shire, home of the Hobbits, and their special item is the Hobbit oven. You can find that in a Shire, Hobbit hole, which you see like right over here. There are, in the Shire, there also spawns windmills and farms and all kinds of different types of hobbits, such as orcharders, and there are inns that you can come across in which you'll find different hobbits drinking and smoking their pipes and things like that. You can trade there as well, and you can find a sheriff. A sheriff is the guy you hire units from. So here the Hobbit oven, which cannot do anything with any kind of metals. Hobbits are a hungry sort of folk, and all they want is food. And so they developed this special oven. While it is a little slower than a normal oven, it can cook more than one thing at a time, so it's actually more efficient. So if I put some different meats up there, they'll all cook together all at the same time. And so you'll end up getting, what is this, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pieces of food all at once. And if I had more up there, it would keep cooking them as well. So that's the cool thing about the Shire. There is no crafting table or banner for the Shire. We'll get to those in just a minute. And here we go. The next peoples. And here I can go ahead and just for the fun of it, spawn some of these peoples in, and don't be surprised if they start fighting when I get a few. Let's spawn in a Blue Mountain Warrior so you can see what these folks look like. Here we go. Hello, hello, and if you right click on him, he'll talk to you. You're a bit too tall for these mines, and you'll find out these dwarves often talk about your beard. It doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy or a man or a woman. They think we should all have beards. So there's 2 things you can find with the dwarves of the Blue Mountains. Here is an example of their armor, which is actually pretty good and about as strong as diamond as far as I could tell. So far in my Let's Play, as I found, it's about as strong as diamond. You'll find a dwarven forge, which is kind of like it really is as if you're making alloys here. And the dwarves of Blue Mountains use a special kind of steel called blue steel, and what you need from it is this Sarluin stone, which is found all over the place in the Blue Mountains. You put some of that in the top, and you mix it with regular iron, like this, and it makes what they use to make their armor, which is blue steel. And you use this blue steel to make everything from the armor, like the helmet, and yep, Blue Mountain Smith. So you get all kinds of achievements for doing new stuff. You do make the alignment, make the weapons. Here's an example. There's a Blue Mountain sword. And I am cheating a little bit with these sword stands and using Bibliocraft. However, the armor stand is a Lord of the Rings armor stand, and you can make it. I will show you the recipe here. This one is the Lord of the Rings armor stand, and to make it you need 3 stone blocks and 2 sticks. Any kind of sticks will do. Like I said, this little sword pedestal is from Bibliocraft, but it's so cool and so easy to show off the armor that I went ahead and used it, even though it's not technically Lord of the Rings. So each faction, except for the hobbits, who don't really like to fight unless they have to, have a banner, and it can be crafted on any particular crafting table, and the recipe is always the same. And that is 6 wool and a stick, I believe. So if I right click on the banner of Gondor here, or click on it, then hit R, I'm trying to get the recipe for it, but Well, let's just get some wool and I'll show you how to do it. Some wool and sticks. But it has to be crafted on the particular crafting table of that faction or it won't work. You'll just get the wrong one. So I come over here, put stick in, and the wool. Is that the right one? No, see, now I'm going to have to look again. Thought it was sticks and wool. I could have swore it was, but maybe I'm thinking vanilla. And I'm on the Blue Mountains crafting table, and I have alignment, don't I? Yes. Okay, let me figure that out. Yeah, I was definitely thinking vanilla Minecraft, and they're new banners. So you need wood to do this, and it is a wood pedestal, a stick to hold up the banner, and one piece of wool. And there you go, a banner of the Blue Mountains. So I'll pick up my extra sticks. So you got the forge, and we got the Blue Mountains crafting table. And here are just a few other things you might find. A chandelier. There's lots of structures and even hidden houses and mines. The blue dwarves rarely come above ground. They like to work in their mines, which are pretty cool. And it even has glowstone ore, so you really should check it out. There are also the dwarves or Durans folk who live in the Iron Hills. They have their own crafting table as well, and here's an example of their armor. A lot of this stuff you can make because with iron, not everyone, but it's the same recipes just on their crafting table. Now I'm going to check this one out and see if it works. Yes, it does. See, and that will give you. Oh, that's high elven boots. Did I put the wrong crafting table down? Ah, shame on me. So let's find that dwarven crafting table. We wouldn't want to get the wrong one here, and we'll put it down. Now I wonder if that's the. I have to see if I have the wrong banner too. Let's see. Dwarven banner. I'm trying to see if they have one. Oh, they have a ring. You can marry them as some of the achievements. I don't know if they have a banner. Let's check out the banners. I think I've got just about every banner there is here, so. Oh, there's the banner of Durans folk. It looks like the one I have, but let's check it out anyway. And so let me tell you about the banners. Banners are actually not just decorative. They serve a purpose. And that purpose is protection. When you put a banner on a gold block like this, then it will protect you, protect a certain circumference of area, to keep enemies out, basically. And so that's pretty cool, and you can find out more information about that on the wiki. So let me test this crafting table out again, just like with the high elven one. Aha, this one does not work. So you have to look up the recipes, but let me see, we want dwarven boots. And so this is the blue dwarven boots. We don't want those ones. Let's check out dwarven boots and hit. Yeah, they may not be craftable. This mod is still in progress, so I'm not sure about that one. But we saw that it did work on the high elven crafting table. See, just like that. And there you go with high elven boots. And I have got an achievement for crafting on that crafting table. So I'm trying to see. I wonder, I must have left the high elves out. Shame on me. We need to get them up. Let's get them up a little armor stand too. So let's see. And I'll show you how that way you can kind of see a little bit about this, how this is done. I'll put it back here, right here behind him. Put it here, and we'll get their pretty armor. We've already got that. Hi, Elvin. We need a chest plate and some leggings. So we'll just add them in here. Dink, 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 dink. You right click on that armor stand, and there you go. See, these guys are all together now. And we'll get them their banner. Where is it? These banners are really cool, though. They have some great art. So you really should, and they're so easy to craft. So there you go. we got both of them. They're together. I think they're pretty much allies anyway, or they can put up with each other. Okay, so the next area, there's several factions of elves. There's 2 dwarves as far as I know, factions. This next faction is the Galadrim elves, and they are in Lothlorien, which is, you know, the really beautiful area that is, you know, in the movies where the Queen of the Elves is and everything. So let me show you. I'm going to spawn in a high elf, and I'm going to spawn in a Galadrim elf as well, just so you can see what the different folk look like. You could see we got wood elf. We'll get him later. Everybody's got a different spawn egg here. Now this is a Galadrim elf, and I'll get your high elf over here. Yeah, they look a little bit different. I haven't seen them yet in my Let's Play, but we'll get to them. But like I said, the banners are the same crafting recipe. You just put it on their particular crafting table. Lothlorien has these big white trees called Malorn trees, and they're really beautiful. And you could use this crafting table. Looks like it's made out of Malorn. So, but there is their iron or their armor. Yes, and that's what they say, Myloanin, all the time. And their armor and one of their swords. So let's move on to the next one, which is the Rangers of the North. We'll get ourselves a ranger to take a look at. And there are different things, like here you got rangers, you got ranger captain. Now I think we'll spawn him instead, because I could show you what the captains look like. And banner bearers as well, but maybe we'll get one for a different faction. Where am I missing it? Let's see. Wood elf. Come on, I want a captain. You're saying you're giving it to me. Times 0. Why not? Why not? I don't know. That spawn egg doesn't want to work. Let's just get a normal one. The captains that you hire units from usually don't have a hat. See, this guy has a green hat. He's a Ranger of the North. The Rangers are really cool. Let me show you something. I'm going to spawn in an orc. They are deadly enemies from the Gundabad orcs, which we will get to later, but just to show you. The Rangers are very cool. They kind of go invisible when they start fighting. So I'm going to spawn in an orc near that Ranger and see what he does. Did he go invisible? No, they're just fighting. Next time I'm going to spawn him in a little further away. So I'll spawn him in over here. Let's watch the Ranger. Yeah, see, he goes invisible. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that wild? Here, I'll help him out. There you go. Whenever you kill one of these guys, if you get the last hit, you get more alignment. So, like if I get this guy, if I hit him... Whoa! Yes. And one of the settings you want to do here is... Let me show you that. We were in the settings here. And we looked at the alignment. Here's all your achievements for... There are tons and tons of achievements for each different area that you can get. And you can't get all of them because some of them, like if you're doing good, you get some achievements. If you're doing evil, you can get other achievements. And yes, you can be bad in Middle-earth. Oh, and you have different titles. This is new. And your shields, depending on if you reach 1,000 alignment, you can get a new shield, which are pretty cool. Okay, this is the one I was talking about. You can turn off your friendly fire so you don't hit one of your good guys and mess up your alignment. So there's our map again. Alright, let's go back to that. I got distracted because I really wanted to show you the invisible rangers. Okay, our next faction is the Wood Elves, and they are in Mirkwood, also known to them as the Woodland Realm. And here is some of their armor and a sword. They all have all kinds of different armor, and there's their crafting table. And here is a Wood Elf, and this is a captain. As you can see, he has no helmet on, and if you click him, right-click him, he's like, no elf of Mirkwood will follow your command, because if you look under their alignment, the Woodland Realm, I only have +1, and I think I need 100 or 150 to hire from him. But if you do have it, he'll give you the option to talk, or higher when you click on him. Hello, horse. Now, okay, let's go to the next one. This is Gondor, the Men of Gondor. I'll show you some different areas we've talked about so far. The Wood Elves are up here in Mirkwood in this green area. This rest of this area is all evil things. Mirkwood corrupted. Gondor, I'm trying to find it, is way down south. So, Lothlorien, home of the Galadrim Elves, is here. So, but there's all kinds, it's easy to tell on the map and everything. So let's spawn a Gondorian, men. Gondor, they're men, but spawn Gondor soldier. That's easy enough. Let's see, there's guards, banner bearer. Let's try one of these. Hey, see, he holds the banner. Very simple, easy. Okay, the next good one we're going to talk about is the Rohan. The men there are named Rohirrim. Here is their armor and their pretty banner. I love the banners. I love the art here. And a Barrow Wraith. Oh, that's a scary guy. There are supposed to be like these graves in Rohan where if you can find them, I haven't found one yet, but they're sort of like they're basically like a dungeon. Somebody's supposed to be buried there, and if you fight it, you can fight it, and then you can get some loot. So this is a Rohan soldier, a Rohirrim, and you can see they're ready to go. They like to fight some orcs, and so there is a bunch of your good guys, different guys you fight with. The Rohan are natural enemies with the Dunlendings. We're going to talk about them next because they're not necessarily good or evil, but they're kind of they are enemies with Rohan, so you want to pick one or the other, so. And here's the Dunlendings. They live in Dunland, which always makes me think of another joke from the comedian Jeff Dunham. I always want to say Dunham instead of Dunland. Anyway, they have these cool things called Trident, which I put here in the sword pedestal. Which, if they happen to drop one when you fight them, you can fish with them as well. So it's kind of cool. But here is let me spawn a Dunlending for you to give you an idea of what they look like. Ooh, a warlord. Let's try a warlord. Yeah. And like I said, they're not necessarily good or evil. But if you fight them, you'll get some good points with Rohan. So if you need some easy alignment with them, but the thing is, your alignment will be maybe up with them because they're also enemies with the Gundabad orcs, I think. And so if you're fighting them, it's kind of a real strange situation. Okay, so the next we're going to start over with some of the evil folk. Now, the Gundabad orcs you'll probably see first. If you were moving anyway from west to east or something, they spawn in a lot of the same places as the Rangers of the North do. Now, when I start spawning these in, they may start fighting with the other guys, so be prepared. Okay. And here is an orc. Yep, there they go. Look. Are they? Yep. There they go. And you'll come upon all kinds of battles in your travels. So, there they go. But I love the way each faction has this, different crafting tables. The different orcs also have a forge. Like there's just one orc forge and one dwarven forge too. So not for the different kinds. I can't use this because I have positive alignment instead of negative. But they got a pretty cool banner too. So the next type we got the Uruk-hai. See, it says you need at least +1 Uruk-hai alignment to perform this action. I can't even look at the crafting table. But they have some pretty cool armor. And I love their banner, the little claw. So, and moving on to the next faction, the Orcs of Angmar. And Angmar is up here. It's supposed to be a really tough area if you have good alignment. And Dunland, let me be sure. Yeah, there it is. Yep. So we talked about that. The Misty Mountains, where you can find Mirkwood if you're lucky. I once spent a long time looking and never did find any. the next area, the Dol Guldur, that is Mirkwood Corrupted. It's pretty cool. It is very tough. I just recently explored it in my Let's Play. Lots and lots of evil monsters there. Take some wood elves with you. They'll yell and keep a good spirit. So let me show you a couple of these mobs real quick. I didn't spawn them in because, we got to see some battles here. So I'll just put away these so I have room. There's just so much to see in this mod. We can spawn in an Uruk-hai. And who else was up there? Well, I'll just start with them. Yeah, they're pretty tough. It seems like the further east you go, yeah, the high elf is over there fighting them. We should go help him out, or her out. There we go. Hey, I think, oh no, he killed my elf friend. See, it's dangerous around these parts. So, Angmar, let's try them. I haven't even actually seen them yet because I haven't got to Angmar in my Let's Play. So let's go. That's Ranger of the North. Angmar Bombardier. Oh, yes. Let's try a warg. And let's see. Angmar Banner Bearer. There we go. Now, the Bombardiers actually do. They put down bombs. This is a warg. They're nasty. I'm going to go ahead and just kill it. And you get an achievement for that, too. But they'll be around with a lot of different works and stuff. So, let's see what the Angmar orcs look like. They're just all various, So, you can kill them. Haha, boy, there's all kinds of achievements. That's their banner. And they are, like I said, in that region of Angmar. And as you kill different things, as you see, you get different. Yep, I'm starting Fanghorn. Oh, the Ents. I almost forgot the Ents. I will definitely spawn one in before we leave because they don't have a crafting table or anything. This finally, we're getting to Dol Guldur. Like I said, this is also Mirkwood Corrupted, I think. But anyway, there are so many to remember. It's crazy. So if you are in creative mode, you can get a look at them this way. Spawn in an orc. And there you go. See, they're all different, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Tom Orc Slayer all around. Okay, now these are the real baddies. Like I said, I show you their banner. They're all very cool. They've spent a lot of times getting these together. So, Morgul has a crafting table, which is basically Mordor, the Mordor orcs. And check out their helmet. I mean, it's wild looking. There's spikes sticking out of it. And this sword, if you grab it up into your inventory, where did it go? I did pick it up, I swear. Look at it. It has a green blade and it's pretty wild looking. It doesn't seem to want to give me one. I wonder why. Oh, there it is. See, it's pretty cool looking. Then you right click to put it down there. I found Bibliocraft to be a nice addition to this mod to play with just because of things like that. Shelves and things like that. I haven't used them all yet, but they're pretty cool. Let's spawn a Mordor orc. I have not even fought these in the game yet. Hello. They're fairly dark. You don't look much like your armor. But I'm gonna fight you anyway. There we go. Okay, this answered a question for me. That apparently they are enemies with the Far Harad. The Harad, I'm not sure. They live down in the south. If you look at this map, it kind of resembles like Europe, Asia, and Africa. Just barely. Maybe Tolkien was thinking of that when he made the map of Middle-earth. But Harad is almost like Africa. So you got the Far Harad and the Near Harad. Near Harad is up north. Far Harad is down south. Right now there are no Far Harad in the game. They're going to be added later, according to the wiki. So we'll go over here and check them out. The Near Harad has their own crafting table and their own banner as well as their own clothes and weapons. So we can spawn one of those guys in. I wasn't sure about their alignment. So I'm sure you can get alignment with them by doing mini quests. But they have warriors and they can spawn with different colored clothing from what I understand. They live in the desert. I guess all these guys are going to be red. Let's see. Let's see, a plant trader. Cool. Do you trade plants? Yep. And if you see a guy with a coin in his hand, he is a trader of some sort. So if you right-click on him, he said you made a bad choice in traversing the desert to the lands of Harad. Actually, oh no, I'm wrong. They must be friends with the Mordor ones because I have negative alignment with them, just like Mordor. I made a mistake there. So they don't like you if you fight them. If you're going to be evil, though, these will be good guys to talk to. So I really like their armor. It's pretty cool. Look at that. So let's go back to daytime. And the last thing I want to spawn in for you is the denizens of Fangorn, the Ents, because they are just so cool. Ents are my favorite. Not a tormented elf. Boy, there's all kinds of things you can find. Can I not? Thank you. I really need to spawn in an Ent. Okay, here we go. I wonder if they're going to fight anybody. But look at them. They're so cool. These are the Ents. You can find them in Fangorn. Do not try to chop down any trees in Fangorn because they will come after you. They don't have any alignment with anybody per se, one way or the other, except with themselves. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the Uruk-hai that they're enemies with. Anybody who chops down trees is their enemies. And you will see they come in different forms. These two guys are about the same. Oh no, see little different colors. Like they're made of different kinds of trees. I love Ents, so I'm going to spawn in a bunch of Ents. I was going to try to find if I can find like the birch kind or the beech. These guys are all pretty similar, but they have different color leaves. Haha. That's so funny. Let me just put another one over here. I was trying to get one of the lighter ones, but I guess this is all we're getting today. Hey, Ents. And you can talk to them. Ha! The trees have voices. Alright, well that's just a very brief look at the Lord of the Rings mod, and you can see the great variety of different things you can see in this mod compared to vanilla Minecraft. It's almost like being in a different game. To be honest, once you get into Middle Earth, there's no creepers, there's no zombies. You just have a whole new set of good guys and bad guys to fight. You can choose to be good or evil. You can go one way and then go the other way the next time. It'd be kind of hard to fight your way back, but there's all kinds of new blocks, new structures. Some of these areas are structures everywhere. Like with the Wood Elves, they have houses everywhere. They have towers. There are dungeons. There are all kinds of cool stuff. And there's a whole quest. The one more thing I'll just talk about is up in the Forward Waith. You can go to the Pits of Umnar, which is apparently a big long quest. And once you start going down, you can't get out until you've finished it. And that's one thing I still have to do in my Let's Play. So it's a lot of fun. You can check it out if you'd like. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this mod review. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe for updates. And if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.